This week, we're just outside of Salt Lake City, Utah, where Jay was hired to help a couple turn this old school bus into their dream tiny home on wheels. The couple recently sold their house and are living in this RV until the bus is move-in ready. With only the electrical and plumbing complete when we got here, and something's always bound to go wrong in a bus build. Oh no. No, seriously, are you okay? There's no time to waste. Join us today as we frame the bus, put up panels, build them the most unique couch we've ever seen, and try to insulate before putting up the ceiling.
I had to do a bus build.
On day one of the build, Jay knocked out the framing and started putting up the side panels for the walls. Next up, he cut out the areas for the outlets and made sure they were wired and ready to go.
So now we're going to run the ceiling panels. We're using 1/4" plywood and we're going to run it this way. So it's going to be a little bit of a trial and error to find the length of each panel. So we're just going to do the first panel, start big, get shorter until it fits, and then I'm going to pre-cut the whole ceiling panels for the rest of the bus.
Maybe just put a string on it and then...
I've thought about that. I don't have any string.
Pippa might have some string you can borrow.
We could use wire. I got 88.
Nice. Measure twice. Cut one.
Right.
With the ceiling all cut and prepped, we called it a day. And with day one coming to a close, it's crazy to me just how quickly Jay was able to start transforming this bus into a home. So today Jay's gonna tackle this couch area. He's got some really fun plans for this one.
It's gonna be a 3-way couch.
That doesn't sound appropriate. Stay tuned, we'll explain. Jay started off the couch by boxing in the electrical. He'll eventually put a vent in there and fan to make sure it never gets too hot. Then he started planning out the best way to go about building the couch. And what better way to do that than to make a mini one?
This is my model. Basically they want this section to slide out, maybe the middle section to slide out. So there's going to be 3 different sections that can slide out. Yeah. So then this one screws to this one screws to this one. So when you lift this one up, although this isn't screwed into here, it'll still lift the whole thing up. Yeah. But because it's not screwed in, it can still slide away free.
Look how cute baby couch is next to big couch. It's like mommy and baby.
Blue line.
Nice stretch. Oh.
Guys, I made a box. It could be a picture frame, it could be... What even is this for the couch?
It's like the feet, kind of.
It's the foot of the couch. If anyone remembers my last box, this is definitely an improvement. Alright, so here's my box. It's the first box I've ever made and it's falling apart, but that's okay. We cut the parts, put them together, and then we have to assemble them. Like it's getting a piece of furniture from IKEA, so we're pretty much at that step. But sometimes IKEA can be confusing, so don't know how well this is gonna go. We shall see. As we assembled the parts, we quickly ran into a problem. We realized it wouldn't be a very comfortable couch when it was pulled out because the pieces of wood were too thick, leaving too big of a gap.
Figure out your mistake.
Yes.
I know, shocking. Even Jay makes mistakes. So this couch we're building, he's never done before, and basically he put the slots in the wrong place.
No.
No.
It wasn't a mistake, it was a design flaw. The slats are too wide, so I've ripped them all down in half and made them skinnier.
Whose idea was that? With the couch slats recut, it was time to make a backrest. And Jay wanted to add some hidden storage to this one. The end result was a couch that had 3 sections that could all pull out to make any size you want, and 2 sections that could also flip up to reach the batteries if need be. Thus, the name, 3-way couch. Day 3 started with Jay prepping the insulation boards by cutting them to size and cutting the back of them so it would easily fit. Alright, it's time to put the insulation up. So for the insulation, we've never really worked with this material. It is cheaper, however it takes a little bit longer. What material is this?
It's kind of like the pink board that you get from Home Depot, but I think the R value is a little bit higher.
So it's thicker.
I honestly don't know what it's called.
So we're going to scorch it, put it up. Should go up pretty quick now that everything's prepped.
To make life easy for us, Kelsey went ahead and glued these to the ceiling. Once this is up, you put the insulation. You know what? Let me show you. So once this is on the ceiling, you then push your insulation board onto the spike. And honestly, that would probably hold the weight good enough. You have a washer. You shove the washer on.
Nice.
Boom. And then there's one final component that just covers the tip. But honestly, don't really think that's needed. Because what we're going to end up doing is snipping or even just maybe bending this pin. But that will help us install the insulation.
Little did we know it wouldn't be that simple. We soon realized the pins wouldn't stay up with the cement alone, so we had to go around and add duct tape to all of them. Aside from this insulation being more difficult to work with than spray foam, it also was quite frankly a little scarier because of the spikes. You had to be careful and pay real close attention or you could really hurt yourself. As we put the insulation up, we quickly found ourselves going to battle with it. Quick update. Insulation 1.
Ah, fuck.
Did you just hit your head on the nail? Oh no. You okay?
Touch my brain.
No, seriously, are you okay?
Yeah, this one got me.
Okay, well, you saw.
Okay, well, nothing.
Did it go in?
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
I'm
jeez.
okay.
Did it really go in? Are you bleeding?
I'll be okay.
You're not bleeding. These insulation boards are a mess. They just keep falling down. And
That one's falling.
they're all falling.
Spray foam is the way to go.
I think spray foam would be the better bet. It's not even that much more expensive, probably.
No,
it's
not.
a few $100 more. The time you save, yeah, it's just a learning curve. Next time we'd probably just recommend that. But let's fix this last little bit, okay, Jay?
Okay.
We got the rest of the insulation up and ended the day by putting up 2 sheets of plywood to try to feel a little accomplished. Good morning, you guys, from just outside of Salt Lake City. It's a beautiful day here. I'll be honest with you guys, I am a little embarrassed by the current status of the van. I think as this couple's bus gets better, our van gets progressively worse. It's kind of like we just give all our attention over there. So today, I think we're putting up the rest of the ceiling. Jay got started on the bed. I think I probably missed filming all of that because he just did that in an hour. So quick. Whenever I'm over here editing or doing something else, I feel like I always miss something. So I'm sorry about that. Ooh. Look at duct tape. This build's been a lot of fun. I've been a little bit more involved in it. And yeah, when you're building, it's just like that's your only focus. It's kind of like, in a way, like relaxing. Not relaxing, just like it's nice to only have your focus on that and like not be thinking about a million other things going on. So yeah, I think after we put up the ceiling, I'm going to show you guys around this town because it is absolutely stunning in this area. Pippa's really been enjoying it too. All right, let's go see what Jay's been up to. All right, looks like Jay is well into the bed for these lovely people. They wanted a king-size bed, and I think he's building it so that it lifts up as well. Quick update on the insulation. We had new tacks come that actually had stickiness, so like you could just stick them onto the ceiling. So I guess Jay went through and just reapplied those, because that was a disaster. Everything, like we would put it up and it would just fall down. I would get stabbed by these little things. Jay missed one.
I had one on it.
Oh really? It still didn't work. I guess the sticky ones don't work either. It's another reason why we gotta get the ceiling up today. If we don't, the insulation's just gonna keep falling down.
I'm good to get it up now.
You're good to get it up now? Jay cut little pieces of wood to put under the 1/4-inch plywood where the seams met. This allowed for the ceiling to line up as best we possibly could. Whenever we put up a bus ceiling, we're always grateful for being tall. It allows us to really use our heads to hold it into place. Woohoo! Ceiling is up! Yay! You excited, Jay?
Yeah.
So now that the ceiling's up, Jay's gonna finish their bed. Eventually he'll go through and we'll trim this out with either rope or another piece of wood just to make it look all pretty. He'll trim out the sides, even it all up. But for now, we have a ceiling up and it feels pretty good to not have to pick up that insulation off the ground and look at it sagging, because that was not a pretty look.
Did you find it? What you were looking for? Shuffling through broken glass. Are you cut up now? None the wiser. Back in your body, but only for a moment.
Found like this hidden area, all these teepees up. Whoa, this is crazy. One of them says do not enter. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a little creepy. Yeah, it's creepy. I'm gonna get out of here now. Alright, bye. Hey guys, just thought I would come here. Stay up. Just thought I would come here and have a picnic with myself and with you. This place is about a 20-minute walk from the place that we're currently staying, and it is just breathtaking. We had no idea that when we took on this build, this is where we'd end up, but we are extremely grateful that we are here. I'm really excited for this sandwich as well. Took a bite out of that. Yeah, it was me. I couldn't wait. So yeah, I remember a time when I could not have a picnic with myself. I'm a huge extrovert. I love being around people, and I still do. But I think living this lifestyle has kind of taught me to appreciate being by myself. Yeah, I think this is something that I've definitely like learned to love. It's getting a little chilly though, and the ground may or may not be wet, and I'm pretending like it's not wet, but it's seeping through my towel blanket. It was very much wet. I moved. Now that I've found this nice, tranquil, and peaceful spot, I'm just gonna write a little bit. I find that, I don't know, even just writing about like gibberish is really nice. So yeah, I feel like I've been feeling a little creatively in a funk these last few days. It's hard to create like a video that you think people will find interesting every week. And the last thing I want to do is like let you guys down and create something that I'm not proud of or that I think that you guys won't like. And that just has me like overthinking. And I feel like it's crazy, like as we've traveled and met so many different amazing, wonderful people, we all sort of have those same insecurities, that same feeling of wanting to make people proud and being insecure and thinking that we're not good enough. But I feel like trying and just doing your best is always good enough. I feel like living in a van, having picnics by myself, I've really learned a lot about myself. As I continue to grow on this journey and learn and make mistakes, because I'm going to make mistakes, I'm just grateful to have you guys here with me, and I appreciate it so much. I appreciate having you guys on this crazy journey with me and Jay. Anywho, my rant's over, my picnic's done, and I'm gonna pack up my bags and head back to the van. Let's go see what Jay's been up to. I think he's putting up walls today. That's pretty exciting. Gonna see a huge transformation. Wow. Oh my Lanta, looks so good. With the uncertainties of life, we can sometimes find ourselves in limbo, unsure of what path to choose next.
It was literally all in a day's work. Not Jay, he is just a machine.
But I think sometimes we need to remind ourselves that we're the ones who pave our own paths. And if we remain still, there will be no path at all. I'm back at the creepy do not enter sign, just because I can't freaking help myself. You guys entered. I feel pretty badass right now, not gonna lie.
You think that camera's level?
I want you guys to meet someone. My new boyfriend.
You're crazy!
But I would do it